There are so many brands of cloth diapers. How do you know which one to choose? Which one is best, and why are there hundreds of brands out there? Hi, my name is Crystal Van Duren. I'm a private flute teacher, mother of 4, and I love cloth diapers. I set out on a mission to try as many as I could get my hands on to give you results. Because when I was looking into doing cloth diapers, there were snippets of videos here and there and reviews here and there, but I really didn't know what to choose. Let's dive in with the cheapest option that I purchased, and I don't have too many resents looking back because this is what got me started. It looked affordable, it looked cute, it looked doable. This is Wegreeco. Now Wegreeco, when I first started using it, I thought was a fantastic brand because it held the pee, it fit nicely, it was cute. Just a note, when I started, my baby was about a year old, so she was a little bit older, and Wegreeco fit her very, very nicely. But as time went on, I started noticing 2 things that I didn't like about it so much. First off, the bamboo inserts are not terribly absorbent. They're okay, but they're really not the best. You will definitely need 2 of these, which then adds to the bulk of your diaper. The biggest issue I have with it though is they don't exactly leak, they seep. I know that's a weird way of putting it, but odors and just humidity kind of seeps through. So I felt like my lap was always slightly damp to the touch and would smell, but the smell goes away after 5 minutes, so it wasn't leaking, but the smell was permeating, and I didn't like that. Same reason why I don't care for Parents' Choice disposable diapers, because the moisture and the smell, they just kind of seep through. What I do love Wegreeco for, and here's a fun secret about cloth diapers, it makes a fantastic swim cover. So if you didn't know this, swim diapers aren't absorbent. All they're there for is to catch the poop. And every swimming pool requires you to have a swim diaper, plastic pants, and a swimsuit. They call it 3 layers of defense. So here's your layers, ready? You've got the soft layer on the inside, the plastic pants on the outside, and then the swimsuit. So all you need is a Wegreeco cover, a Wegreeco pocket diaper, and you're good to go to the pool. And the wet bags, I wish I had had these with my first baby, because a wet bag is your best friend at the swimming pool. You can put the wet swimsuit in, you can put wet towels in, and zip it up and take it with you in the car, and you don't have to worry about all that wet stuff getting everywhere or a grocery sack leaking. They are wonderful for all uses, not just cloth diapers. Okay, kind of a step up in price here is AlvaBaby. AlvaBaby, like Wegreeco, can be found on Amazon. If you hold them side by side, they look very, very similar. They're shaped about the same. They're about the same size. For all intents and purposes, AlvaBaby and Wegreeco are the same. Wegreeco is cheaper, and quite frankly, AlvaBaby doesn't have the seeping issues that Wegreeco does. So, worth the little bit of the extra cost. Now AlvaBaby, I believe you can choose what kind of inserts they come with. I'm not 100% certain if they come with microfiber or natural fiber, but again, I'm biased toward natural fiber, so if you have the option, get them with natural fiber. This is an AlvaBaby newborn pocket diaper, and it came with 2 newborn microfiber inserts. The cutest things. This is a pain to stuff, however, just because it is so small. I found that I had to take the pantyhose approach, where you roll it up, then you can put your insert in and then pinch it and pull it through. And that's how you would stuff the itty bitty newborn diaper. Also very similar is the Nora's Nursery pocket diaper. Nora's Nursery has covers and pocket diapers. Their pocket diapers are very, very popular. And the thing that I love about Nora's Nursery is they have some of the cutest prints, in my opinion, in the whole wide world. They also run a little bit larger, so if you've got a chunkier baby, or if you're diapering a 1-year-old and up, Nora's Nursery is fabulous for those larger sizes. The thing that I don't like about Nora's Nursery is they tend to leak. and that is an immediate turn off. This is the insert that comes with your diaper, okay? This insert is a bamboo insert. It is not sufficient absorbency by itself, not for a baby, not for a toddler. You do not use this alone. You will need to purchase boosters such as this Nora Nursery bamboo charcoal. And bamboo charcoal, it's just a material that's embedded with charcoal made from bamboo. They're great because they don't stain. They're great because they have antimicrobial properties, and so they don't smell. I love the bamboo charcoal for things such as period pads. I'm not a huge fan for diapers, not because it doesn't do its job, because it just doesn't really hold that much. But combined, the bamboo plus the bamboo charcoal, they seem to do their job all right. The inside is very, very waterproof. I love their pole covers. What I don't like is that when it starts to leak, and it's always at the leg, that this outer material is wicking. So the second that it fills enough that the outside at the leg here can get wet, then the rest of the diaper just wicks it up and soaks it up. And so you tend to get more severe leaks with a Nora Nursery diaper. I did love these on my 1-year-old. Again, bigger size. For a little baby that's sitting in their blankets and everything, I just didn't care for it. Again, like I said, I love Nora Nursery's pole, and so their wet bags are amazing. I don't have to worry about leaking because everything is contained inside it. So if there's a product I would consider from Nora Nursery, it's definitely their wet bags. They also make cloth wipes, and I love the cloth wipes. They're very affordable, and they come in this cute little pod, which the pod is perfectly waterproof. The zipper is not, so don't set your pod upside down because water will wick out the zipper. And that's the same principle with your wet bags. You want to keep them right side up, because if you turn them upside down, the moisture will wick out the zipper. Nora Nursery also makes a toddler-sized diaper. I was so excited when I saw these because I have a bedwetter who's 4 years old working on it, but he still wets the bed. So I bought these for him because they are big. You can see the size difference here. So if I hold them up against each other, you can see how much bigger it is. So this bigger diaper allows me to stuff more absorbency, and this is a toddler size bamboo insert. This is your normal size bamboo insert. I never, ever, ever stuff the diaper with just one of these bamboo inserts. The Nora Nursery inserts just don't hold very much. What I do is I pair it with a microfiber insert, or what I like to call my nighttime sandwich. And I did the sandwich with my 1-year-old for nighttime diapering, and it worked great. I used Nora Nursery covers for her at night, and with the sandwich, it's perfect. You take your Nora Nursery's bamboo cover, take a Thirsties hemp, cotton hemp insert. We'll talk more about Thirsties in a second. That's your meat, that's your bread. This is the nighttime sandwich. Unless the child had just a really, really big drink of water before going to bed, these did great for nighttime. And I do the same. This is what I stuff my toddler diaper for, and I use it for my bedwetter, and so far it's held just fine. Nora Nursery is a little bit more expensive in price point than AlvaBaby and Wegreeco, but they're still very affordable. Okay, stepping up in price a little bit more, and so far we've only talked about pocket diapers, so let's keep on the pocket diaper train. We have BumGenius here. BumGenius by itself I think is $26, 23, 26, something in the 20s per diaper. Now that's kind of an ouchie, but if you buy them in bulk, then you get a discount. I bought 12, and that came to about $13 per diaper. BumGenius is nice, and they've got a very breathable, soft outer cover. Their colors they're all solid colors, but they're pretty cute, and they're very, very soft on the inside, and the soft layer kind of extends past, which for my older baby, I did not like this. I felt like the material wicked out when it got wet, but for a smaller baby with the diapers tucked more into their body, it's amazing, and I have loved this for younger babies. So Nora Nursery was my favorite for my older babies. BumGenius has been very, very nice for my younger babies. They come with 2 microfiber inserts, a newborn, and then a regular size. I don't know what the newborn insert is for. It doesn't hold hardly anything. It sits in my closet. I never use it. The microfiber normal size one, however, is much, much more absorbent, and it snaps down to whatever size you need. You can also fold it to be, again, to fit whatever size your baby is. BumGenius also has this little poo flap on the back. It does its job. It catches the poo. I hate it because then I have to get the poo out of the flap, and then it gets the insert dirty, and the poo flap's not my favorite, but it does help to prevent blowouts. And when you've got that newborn that just poops, that liquidy poop, it's nice to know that it's not going to leak up the back. Now let's move on to FuziBunz. FuziBunz is also a little bit more expensive. It comes with a single hemp insert, which by itself is not very absorbent. You'll want 2 inserts. Usually with pocket diapers you want 2 inserts. They don't fit 3 very well, but 2 inserts. This is their smaller size. It's not quite small enough for a newborn baby, but once the baby gets to about 9, especially 10 pounds, it fits great. You'll notice it doesn't have any rise snaps like all the others I've shown you. So if you look here, the BumGenius, you have the rise snaps to make the diaper fit smaller. This doesn't have it, just has the waist snaps. And the inside has this soft fleecy material. So that's the smaller one. This is a bigger one. I think this is just called small, and this is called large or regular. And then here's the small insert and the larger regular insert. This is an Econaps diaper. This is an Australian brand that's starting to set up camp in Texas. It's a smaller diaper, and so I really liked it for my smaller baby, or when my baby was smaller. It's got a narrower crotch, which is perfect for my babies because they're skinny and tall. These other brands, they're a little bit wider in the crotch, and that's usually the case with American brands, especially your Nora's Nursery. Like I said, Nora's Nursery is just a bigger diaper. Wegreeco, AlvaBaby, they all have a wider crotch. But with Econaps, if you're having a hard time fitting the diaper into your baby's crotch, this might be something for you to consider. When I first got this, I was not impressed because it's got this dinky little bum flap that I don't like on BumGenius. It's got a snap right there that's going to be against your baby's skin. And then I think the rest of it was okay. Yeah, those were my complaints. The poop flap and the little snap here. But then I used it on my baby and I loved it. It fits so nicely. This outer cover is kind of a shiny, silky kind of material. It's not really absorbent, so you don't have the problem like with Nora's Nursery of the outside wicking out moisture. They come with these super duper absorbent bamboo inserts. I used just the newborn insert for a month, really for a good while, until my baby started peeing a little bit more heavily. And then I bumped up to the larger one, which folds in the front for more absorbency. And as he gets bigger, I'll be able to unfold it and then eventually snap the newborn booster onto it. It's kind of tough to stuff this diaper. That is my one complaint. It is not the easiest to get into the pocket, but you'll notice that it's got 2 open ends. So you can put it in, pull it through, and then trying to get it to lay flat, that's the hard part. Okay, so let's talk about pocket diapers now. They all have the same problem. They leak out the leg. Just like your disposable diapers, your newborn poos will come right out unless it's a tight fit. So all of these brands of diapers, they fit differently, and you will love them at one stage and then you'll hate them at the next stage. This was my favorite diaper, the Econaps, until my baby grew a little bit bigger, to which point I couldn't snap it quite so small. So he's kind of in between snap sizes, and he had a big blowout that went right out the leg, and I had to wash his car seat. So that's when I became disenchanted with this one. But all pocket diapers have that problem. They're shaped like a disposable, so they're going to leak like a disposable diaper. Okay, there is There are two pocket diapers that have that exception. There's the American brand, Rumparooz. Full disclosure, Rumparooz sent me this diaper for free so that I could review it for you today. So grateful that I was able to include this. Let me tell you why I never purchased Rumparooz for myself. Because of the price point. This used to be a $26 diaper with microfiber inserts, and I don't like microfiber. Very absorbent. Some people love it. It's not for me. Might be for you. Not my favorite. Rumparooz is so special because it's got a double gusset system. So you look in here, it's got an elastic that goes down the middle and then the elastic on the outside. This imitates your pre-flats and your flats and your fitted diapers in the sense that it contains the poop on the inside as if you had 2 layers around your baby. It does such a good job. It really doesn't leak that much unless you neglect to change your baby, in which case, you know, all diapers leak if you neglect to change your baby. Has the newborn size and then a big size, and it's called a 6R soaker. They really hold a lot. They pack a punch. Stuffing it is pretty easy. It's got this teeny tiny little opening, but the whole inside of this diaper is open and wide, so you're not trying to fit your hand in this teeny little opening. You just stuff it in, and voila. And it holds the poop pretty well, holds the pee just as well as any other diaper. It is a little bit of a smaller fit. I tried this on my 35-pound daughter, and it didn't fit her very well, but it fits my 3-month-old baby just fine. This is the poofiest diaper. This is not my personal favorite just because it's so poofy, but that's more of a personal preference. I can say with good faith, this is a quality diaper. It does a good job. So if you're considering Rumparooz, you won't regret buying it. The other pocket diaper that's a little bit of an exception is Australian brand Mimi&Co. You can't legally get this into the United States any good way. So it's very hard to get your hands on if you're an American. If you're in Canada or the UK or Australia, this is a good diaper. What I love about this diaper is the athletic wicking jersey on the inside. So it's very cool. It's got a stay dry layer. All the pocket diapers have a stay dry layer of some sort. It's pretty easy to stuff. It comes with a hemp newborn booster and a cotton snake. Now, figuring out the snake was a little weird. Mimi&Co was not my favorite for the little baby stage, which is funny because you see it's got a million snaps. This thing can snap to a ridiculously tiny size. So see how small that can snap to be? So it can be teeny tiny. It was designed to fit a 4-pound baby and then meant to snap out to fit a 35-pound baby. Now I can tell you, because I have a 35-pound toddler, it doesn't fit a 35-pound child. This is on the smaller side. It's on the narrower side, just like your Econaps. So if you've got a skinny child, this is perfect. If you've got a chunkier child, you want something more like the Rumparooz or BumGenius or AlvaBaby. Now, it's got the openings on both sides. Put your insert in. Figuring out how to fit the snake in is tricky, so you have to experiment. But on the back side, it's got a little snap. You snap it in, then fold it up to however you need to fold it. Currently, I'm at the just folding it in half setting. So you stuff that in. And it's more of a stiff diaper. It kind of puckers out from the baby. So again, it wasn't my favorite for the smaller baby, but as my baby's getting bigger, I'm loving it more and more. Oh, and it's got this little elastic on the front to protect the umbilical stump. This diaper boasts that it is a blowout proof diaper. It's got a pocket on the front, it's got a pocket on the back, and believe you me, the poop goes into the pockets. It does not come out the front, doesn't come out the back, and the double gusset on the inside helps prevent it. So Rumparooz, Mimi&Co 2.0, these are the two double gusset diapers. There's a couple other American brands that have purchased permission from Rumparooz to use their patented double gusset system, but again, Rumparooz, they were the first ones to come up with it. They patented it. which is why you cannot purchase Mimi&Co and have it shipped to the United States. But if you're outside of the United States or have a friend outside of the United States, I prefer Mimi&Co over Rumparooz, not because one is better than the other, just because of personal preferences. So if you're a fuzzy type of person, Rumparooz is so fuzzy, so soft. If you're kind of just a cool jersey type of person, then this Mimi&Co is your diaper. Those are all the pocket diapers. Let's talk about fitted diapers now. Esembly came up with an idea of how to put together a diaper that was like an all-in-one and very simple to use, but also blowout proof and easy to wash. And this is what they designed. This diaper has 3 layers of, actually it's like 6 layers of cotton. So you've got the cover portion, and then you've got these 2 little inserts in the groin area. They're stitched down in slight places, so they've got space underneath it so that the water can get through and wash everything out. They have 2 sizes. They have size 1, which fits from 7 to 17 pounds, and then they've got a size 2, which fits from 17 pounds to 35 pounds. And then the cover, and their cover is made out of recycled plastic bottles. So again, you just put the cover over the diaper, and so long as there's no cotton poking out, it won't leak. The only time that I had a leak on my Esembly diaper was when I left it on the baby all night long. So you will need additional booster of some sort, and you can lay your booster inside the diaper or between the diaper and the cover. It doesn't matter so long as it's in there. So if you're going to use this overnight, you're going to need additional layers of absorbency. Esembly also makes these fleece liners. I'm not terribly impressed. Save yourself some money, go to the fabric store and just buy a yard of fleece and cut out your own liners. But they're washable, they're soft, and they help to keep the baby dry. So you put the liner inside the diaper, and it's a stay dry layer, and then you can just pull it out, dump the poop. You can see the size difference here. This is a size 2. I like using size 2 covers for my nighttime fitted diapers. And then here's my size 1. So you can see the size difference. My personal favorite is the Mimi&Co pre-flats. Now, unlike their 2.0 pocket diapers, you can order these to the United States. There's no patent issues. This is a newborn size pre-flat. This is a one size fits all pre-flat. And they are stretchy, and so you can get the perfect fit on your baby because it stretches and it has these elastics in the leg. So a little more work to fold it. You just fold it like so, put it around your baby, and then you can use a snappy or pins, and you just snap it and kind of claw it like so. They're very absorbent. They're not foolproof. If you neglect to change your baby for 6 hours, then your pre-flat will leak. But the advantage to the pre-flat is you can customize the absorbency. You can add these extra layers to put in and then fold it up, and that'll prep it for nighttime use. These are Mimi&Co covers, wipeable covers, so they've got a thick TPU layer on the inside that then can be wiped with a wet wipe while you're changing your baby. So you don't have to change the cover every diaper change. I usually go 3 or 4, just depending on how messy the diaper is. If you get poop on it, then you need to throw it in the wash. But if it's just pee, just wipe it off and it's good to go for the next one. This is a newborn size, and this is the one size fits all. Performance-wise, these covers are really nice, and they've got a little bit of a double gusset here, a little bit of elastic right on the inside, and then the thicker elastic on the outside. So when you put it on baby, baby has those 2 layers of protection against leakage. Your covers and your pre-flats can be shipped to the United States. The pocket diaper cannot be shipped to the United States because of competition with Rumparooz. Mimi&Co also has other diapers. These are training pants. I don't recommend them, not because they're not great or they're not cute, but because they're too small, so you can't add the absorbency. But the idea is they're just like a pull-up. So you step in, the child can pull it up. So cute, so effective, but they're just too small for a potty training toddler, in my opinion. So if you've got a really small toddler, you might really like these for potty training. This is a nighttime fitted diaper. This is also a Mimi&Co. They call it a nappy, so it's kind of weird to call it a diaper, but it's the layer of bamboo that fits over your baby. I think it's bamboo cotton, it's a blend. And then you put a waterproof cover over the top. And the thing that's amazing about this particular fitted diaper is it's got the athletic wicking jersey on the inside to keep your baby dry during the night, and it's got a pocket that you can put all these extra layers of absorbency in so that your baby really can get through the entire night. I use this on my 4-month-old baby. I've also used this on my 35-pound toddler. She peed it, he's peed it. It doesn't leak. I have never had a leak with this guy. This is a Mimi&Co Mighty Minky diaper. It's a very similar concept as this, except it's a pocket diaper with extra layers of absorbency on the inside and a pocket for stuffing your nighttime absorbency. These tend to come with 12-layer insert. This was a free gift, so I did not get the insert, so I can't attest to how well the inserts work with the Mighty Minky, but just using the Mighty Minky with even my bamboo inserts, I haven't had a leak yet. It does great. This is a reusable swim diaper from iPlay. It's cute. I've used it a couple times. It catches the poop just fine. There are different swim diaper options. I just don't know why anyone would go out and purchase a swim diaper. This was gifted to me back when I had my first child and I was still doing disposables. But again, your pocket diaper covers make the perfect swim diaper, so you don't actually need to go buy swim diapers. But if you want to, they have a little snap on the side, and then it has elastic all the way around so you can just pull it up like underwear. All it does is it keeps the poop inside. This is a Blueberry Simplex all-in-one newborn diaper. So let's talk newborn sizes. Why would you need a newborn diaper when so many of these diapers advertise that they can snap down to fit a newborn? Well, they snap down to fit a 10-pound baby. That's true for Wegreeco, BumGenius, AlvaBaby, Nora's Nursery. They don't actually fit a newborn, especially if your newborn has teeny tiny chicken legs like my son did. So you can go and buy these little newborn diapers. They're so cute, and they're usually designed to accommodate the umbilical stuff. Blueberry Simplex is one of those. It's a very expensive all-in-one diaper, but I loved using it. It's got that little snap for the umbilical stump. It's got sewn in cotton layer that then can be laid down or tucked into a pocket back here, like so. It held a good amount of newborn pee. It wasn't bad for holding the newborn poo. It's got a nice tight elastic around that leg. But just like your pocket diapers and your disposables, you know, when you have a blowout, if you don't have a diaper that's designed to handle blowouts, it's going to leak. That's just the fact of your pocket diapers and your disposable diapers. Okay, so now that I've shown you all these different type of diapers, let's talk about my favorite booster. This is a Thirsties Cotton Hemp booster. This is the small size. They have bigger sizes too. I find the small size suits my needs just fine. They're expensive, but if you purchased 4 of these, it will be well worth your investment because these hold a lot. They're a lifesaver. You can pair them with any of your inserts, with any of your diapers, and you won't be disappointed. They're very, very nice. They don't do a great job on their own unless it's a younger baby. Paired with other inserts, I love my Thirsties Cotton Hemp. So all of my opinion is fine and dandy. You can have your own opinion. I'm sure you've tried other brands or maybe haven't tried other brands. I would love to hear your feedback. So in the comments below, go ahead and share what diapers you like, the pros, the cons, and let's share with each other so that we have as much information for those people like you, perhaps, who are considering switching and don't really know what brand to try out. They're not like disposables. You don't just buy it, try it, don't like it, get rid of it. It's a little bit more of an investment. For that reason, I conducted a science experiment in my kitchen testing absorbency. So I laid out all these diapers on my kitchen counter and then poured in water to test how much these diapers actually hold. We did it with pairs, so pairing Wegreeco with Wegreeco, Esembly with Esembly, Nora's Nursery with Nora's Nursery, and then I separated it. So I took all of these covers, laid 2 AlvaBaby inserts in each one of them, so they all had the same inserts, and same thing, tested how much water it could hold before it leaked. So we did a cover test, then we did an insert test where I took all of my Nora's Nursery covers and put the different types of inserts, different brands of inserts in these covers to test their absorbency. Here are the results. And the way I did these insert tests was I clipped them to a cutting board and raised it up so they were raised like so. And then I poured water at the top and waited until the water dripped off the bottom. When you get these natural fiber diapers, you're going to have to wash them several times. If it's beating up and running off, that just means that you haven't prepped it enough and washed it enough. So anytime that we have beading issues, that makes me think it just wasn't prepped sufficiently. So of all these absorbency tests, Rumparooz is by far the winner with the whopping 13 ounces on the insert and 5 ounces on the cover. Esembly was the winner in the cover test, 3rd place in the insert test. BumGenius was 2nd place in the absorbency test on the inserts. I'm sorry, the Rumparooz covers held 9 ounces, BumGenius held 5. So if I were to rate these, Rumparooz was 1st place, Esembly was 2nd place, and BumGenius was 3rd place as far as absorbency goes. Now here's the clincher. Microfiber wrings out really easily. So it holds a ton, but then it wrings out. So anytime that you strap your kid in the car seat or pick them up or do anything that squeezes it, it's going to release some of that moisture. For that reason, microfiber is not my favorite. It also is linked to baby rashes, to diaper rash, but not to the degree that it's proven and I can say microfiber causes diaper rash. It's just a hunch. So that was a lot of information to go over. If you have questions, feel free, post them in the comments. I would love to hear what diapers you enjoy using. Feel free to put your story in the comments, and I will also include all of these results in the comments. So, drum roll, of all these diapers after all these testing and weeks of trying them out, my favorite combination is actually a Mimi&Co pre-flat with an Esembly cover. I love the pre-flats. They're absorbent, they hold poo, they don't leak, they're stretchy so I can get the perfect fit every single time. And Esembly, I chose Esembly covers over Mimi&Co covers because I'm American. I'm going to support an American brand. Performance-wise, however, they're identical.